Hi, my name is Jessica Singerman, and I'm an artist, and I've been going back to my yoga teaching roots to give you some tools to help you relax and be mindful during this crazy period. So you can find more videos like this featuring some yoga and drawing based mindfulness tools on my website, on my blog at jessicasingerman.com. So today what I'm going to show you is one yoga pose that you can do anywhere you are at any point during the day that can help you be mindful and help you be grounded. It's called mountain pose, and it's a standing pose where it looks like we're just standing there. So to begin, you're gonna, I wore my fancy pants for you guys, so anyway. So I'm gonna place my feet hip width apart, so you can look at your feet, and then start to notice, if you do it barefooted, you can look at your toes and try to spread them out. So what I do when I spread out the toes is I'm bringing awareness to the soles of my feet. And if we're wearing shoes all day, like a lot of us do, or even just socks, our toes are doing this a lot of the time. And so it's nice to spread them out and try to bring some awareness to those individual toes. And if you want, you can lift up the toes and wiggle them around a little bit. And then bring the awareness back to your heels and just notice where the weight is. And if you want, an easy way to very quickly be aware of where your weight is on your feet is if you close your eyes, you will very quickly notice where your weight is. You might even rock a little bit from forward to back or side to side. So just noticing if you have weight more in one part of the foot or another, or front or back. Start to notice your breath too as you do this. So as you bring your awareness into the soles of your feet and start to root your feet down into the ground, start to notice your breathing. Is your breath shallow? Is it staying up in the upper part of the chest? Or are you able to bring the breath down into the bottom of the lungs, or fill the lungs with the breath? So to do this, it can be helpful to soften the belly. All right, so we're going to start to bring the awareness up the body. So grounding the feet, still spreading out the toes. I'm going to start to draw up through the legs. So as you do that, one tendency that we can have sometimes is to lock the knees out. But we don't want to lock things out. So as we're drawing up and bringing awareness to our various muscles that we're using to stand up, we don't want to be bringing tension into those muscles. We want to be drawing them upward, but still keeping some softness. So the easiest way to do that for your knees is to keep a slight bend to the knees, or just keep them soft, basically. So coming up into the thighs, drawing them upward lightly. So we're not tensing the muscles, but we're drawing them upward. Bringing your awareness into the back of the legs, into the hamstrings, noticing if you can feel as if you're broadening the hamstrings. And this is really just an awareness type of thing. It's a feeling in your legs. And then coming up into the lower part of the trunk, so imagining that you have a weight hanging on your tailbone, so dropping the tailbone down and lifting up here. So again, we're not tensing, so we're not sucking it in, right? We want to be able to keep breathing, so we're keeping the belly soft and lifting up. So coming into our rib cage, you can place your hand on the ribs, broadening the ribs here with the breath. Think of broadening your back body at the same time. Exhaling and softening. Bringing the awareness into the upper part of the chest, into the upper back, broadening that. Exhaling and softening the shoulders back. So keeping that awareness in the shoulders now, we're going to rotate the shoulders back a few times. So a lot of us hold tension here. So we want to just be aware if there's any tension here, and see if you can start to think of bringing the breath into that shoulder area. So one thing that's helpful with the breath is to use the breath as a tool to help bring softness into the body. So I'm visualizing as I inhale that I'm softening my shoulders and my neck. So then bringing the awareness into my arms, I'm going to shake my arms out. A lot of us hold tension in our arms or wrists, forearms, and hands, especially if you're working on the computer a lot right now. So shaking that out. All right, good. And then I'm going to rotate my shoulders back, and I'm going to open up my arms, and I'm going to open up my palms, reach my fingers wide, and just dropping my arms heavy. Notice your shoulder blades. Think of dropping them back and down. Bringing the awareness into your throat here. See if you can soften your throat. Coming into your jaw, noticing, do you have any tension in the jaw? Maybe opening the mouth. Trying to stretch that out a little bit, loosen that. Good. And then we're going to drop the head down, lengthening the back of the neck, and coming up, looking upward, bringing space into the throat, and back to center, over to one side, lengthening through the side, and over to the other side. And to center. Good. So finding a neutral space here. We don't want to be tucking our chin in. We don't want to have what some chiropractors like to call military neck, right? Where we're really kind of really straight through the back of the neck. We have a natural curve. That's how our spine operates when things are going well, right? There are some areas of the spine that have a natural curve. So we're trying to kind of find where is that, right? So see if you can find a relaxed spot for your head where you're not looking up and dropping the head too far back or tucking that chin. So try to find a neutral spot. All right, so now we're in mountain pose. So we're going to take a few breaths here. See if you can be standing tall and be expansive, feeling like you're drawing up to the sky, but at the same time keeping some softness in the muscles and in the joints. Noticing the breath here. Finding softness in your face. All right, good. And from here, I'm just going to shake it out. I'm just going to shake everything out. All right, good. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this brings you some peace and that you enjoy your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.